moment yesterday, after I'd done all this stuff, I thought, wow, you know, like I don't know where I am. You know, maybe I've blown it. And I figured if I just kept going as usual, something would appear. Yeah, essentially, what I've been doing, I still feel like I'm just cleaning the piece. Yeah. But I guess without even knowing it, I've made a few decisions. Fantastic cut, man. I don't have to do anything on the bottom. So now it's coming the time of decisions, man. Everywhere. Up here, this thing that you talked about, like possibly being a hand, I think you said last time. I thought about it also, but then there's this big crack there. So I don't know what to do about that. This thing here, I started this thinking maybe it's gonna come out over here, another hole. At the same time as getting away some of the black wood. No, I was thinking about the arm. Where was that arm? That's the other side. So we got this little trinity here, and if this crack wasn't there, I could probably play around more. But somehow I'm afraid to like make a form with that crack right in the middle of the form. You know, like the possibility of cutting in there. So, and you see that crack goes way down. But it's possible that, anything can happen. I mean, I could imagine I could even cut the whole thing off, up to there. And then you might be losing something, but then this thing would become more pronounced. Oh, I'm really happy that it stands just perfect now. Yeah, I mean, talking about holes, I just reminded that when you make a hole, you know, around that space of the hole, a whole other form has come. So it's not like you know the hole has reduced something. It's just created something new. So probably something's going to happen in here. And this is yeah, it's probably of a weight now. Oh, well, it's a little heavy still. Where I can carry it upstairs and have it with me at night, because that's really one of the nicest things I could do at night with the limited light that I have, where I can't read or anything. And so, looking at the piece by candlelight is really something I really enjoy. And I usually see things that during the day I may miss. A writer was talking, it's a well-known crime writer, Elmore Leonard, I don't know if you know the name. He was saying, they asked him about if he outlines his book, if he writes, and he said he sits down and he has no idea what he's going to write. He has no idea, he just begins. He has no idea what's going to happen afterwards. That was exciting to hear that. But okay, I could imagine it easier to do in terms of working with wood. But when you're working with words, to enter into so blindly, wow. Because this I like in here. And if I did this thing, made this, I'd probably lose some of that. Maybe it begins to come now, more or less. You know, until now I'm just playing around with, you know, cleaning it up, giving it light, and then just to see what fits with what else. And in terms of the content, not to get too hung up on the content, because then I can have a problem. If I'm thinking, well, if this is a leg, you know, then what's that? Or that's not the shape of a leg. So I don't. I try not to get too much into that. On the other hand, of course, you know, when I look up here, I see, well, maybe an arm, maybe a head. It's funny. Sometimes when you're not sure of something, just in the place where you're not sure, then there's a crack, or in this case, some rot. Oh, it's a lot actually. Then you figure, well, okay, the wood's telling me to take that away. I'll take a little bit of this. The round part cuts more easily, but the flat one, it's unusual. I never get to work standing up. It's nice to see the piece on this side. So I can still do some rasping here to make it smooth, because that I would have to take away anyway. So. The guy says somewhere, he says, if you don't know how to begin, begin doing the things that you know best how to do. Begin with the easiest. So that's what I'm doing now. I just take away some cracks, and little by little. What has to happen here will come. You went to a Seder this year?